basically what we're going to be doing is we're going to be taking turns as narrator. So while one person comes on to play their character as Angelina, the other, or William, vice versa, the other person's going to go off to their side, and they're going to be doing their narrator lines. And the narrator is going to give you some background information that might not be included in the actual lines of the character.
The year is 1832, and William Lloyd Garrison had just published his first issue of The Liberator. The Liberator is Mr. Garrison's own personal newspaper that he hopes will help make a difference in the abolishment of slavery.
I do not wish to write, or think, or speak with moderation. I am in earnest. I will not equivocate. I will not retreat a single inch, and I will be heard.
William Lloyd Garrison was a very intellectual man who believed in what many people did not.
Many people are against this idea of the abolishment of slavery, but it's a simple truth that slavery is not required or necessary.
During this time period, many people opposed the idea of the abolishment of slavery. They thought that slaves were a benefit to the country.
Many people believe I'm trying to sell them a dog, but it's the simple truth that without slavery, this country is going to become a more prosperous place.
He believed that slavery should be abolished and that the mistreatment of African Americans was wrong. William was unafraid to go against the public opinion.
I think that was a male. Secretary sounds. I wonder who it's from. And start with scene 2. As the daughter of one of South Carolina's first families, Angelina Grimke lived in almost unimaginable luxury. In the 1820s, Charleston's aristocracy had one of the wealthiest societies on earth, but Angelina found it almost unbearable, an empire of sin.
Mother, I can't believe you're okay with this. Slavery is wrong. We shouldn't do this.
Angelina believed slavery to be a sin, and that God would punish them for owning slaves. She struggled with very deep and troubling issues about herself and her relationship to God.
Mother, listen to me, Mother!
The more her family ignored her, the more her anger was being bottled up, and eventually she left in the fall of 1829. Angelina Grimke resolved to leave Charleston and the pollutions of slavery for an uncertain future in the North.
Farewell, my family. I'm traveling on to where I feel like I can make a difference without being judged for my beliefs.
And scene. I wonder who this letter's from.
It has been a couple years since William had started his newspaper, The Liberator, and so far his opinions have continued to inspire and upset people. The North agreed with William about how slavery was wrong, but the South believed that slavery was a benefit to their country, to help the slave trade.
Huh. Wonder where my letter opener is. Oh. Here it is.
Angelina Grimke is a longtime friend of William. She is a supporter of women's rights and supports freedom for slaves. She believes women and slave rights are the same, and she believed that both of these rights are tied to a bigger message of human equality.
Oh, it's from my dear friend Angelina Grimke. Let's see. Respected friend, I have viewed the violent proceedings of the last few weeks. The ground you stand on is holy ground. This is a cause worth dying for. Angelina Grimke. That was a very well-written letter. I think I might just publish that in the next issue of The Liberator. I think that's going to be a very, very a good way to make a positive impact on this issue that we're having.
And see. It's been about a week since William last received this letter from Angelina Grimke. In that time, her letter, which he published, and other things he had said have aggravated people. They were very mad about the latest issue of the Liberator, and there were even rumors of people planning on attacking Mr. Garrison.
Come in.
Hello, William. How are you today?
I'm fine. How are you, Angelina?
I'm great. I hope you're aware of this, Mr. Garrison, but you're indeed in trouble.
Why is this?
Well, you see, ever since I sent you that letter, I had no idea what was going to be published in the latest issue of The Liberator. People wish to challenge the idea that you'll keep fighting no matter what.
What?
I understand your concern, Mr. Garrison. I just wish I never would have sent that letter. It should have never been published in The Liberator.
Angelina, you, me, and the other abolitionists are going to continue to fight until slavery is no more. We're going to win. You're going to succeed.
We are definitely two different people, William.
But we have one simple goal.
William did continue to fight, but later on in that year, he was attacked by, as the rumors said, and he was dragged through the streets with a noose around his neck. If it hadn't been for the two men in the crowd, he would have been dead.
And Angelina also continued to fight. She wrote many books, such as The Appeal to Christian Women in the South, and many others.
And that's our conclusion.
Thank you.